Memories whisper in the dark. Footsteps echo through the night. Your voice a ghost, a silent mark, guiding me with ancient light. Once you danced on shattered glass, now I walk where you once stood. In the silence shadows cast, I carry on as you knew I would. Rise from ashes, take your flame. In the shadows, call your name. Legacy lives in every dream. In the echoes, we redeem. Whoa. Unseen chains will never hold. I break through with scar wings. In this heart, your story's told. The melody of what life brings. Every tear becomes a star, lighting paths from near to far. In the echoes you remain, through the joy and through the pain. Rise from ashes, take your flame. In the shadows, call your name. Legacy lives in every dream. In the echoes, we redeem.
Alright, can you... Okay, you guys can't see me.
Salutations! Good to be back on the air!
Okay.
So, hang on, I can't be seen right now. For some reason.
Nope, you're good, Genesis. I figured out how to make this work. It's just I need to have something underneath my phone, or else it's gonna fall from where I have it positioned, and you're not gonna be able to see my setup.
Hang on, I've got to figure this out because I cannot be seen.
Yeah, that doesn't. Yeah, that's concerning.
Let me close OBS and reopen it.
Sure.
But no, that one makes sense because I need Maybe I need to be in it before I start OBS. Maybe. Hang on, guys. The stream's gonna buffer for a little bit as I close OBS and reopen it.
I'm gonna get my situation taken care of.
What?
I said, while you get your end situated, I'm gonna try and get my end situated.
All right.
Fucking phone case. Sorry about that.
All right. Now
And you
we're
still-
now we're good. Welcome in the Gaming Nanny. Welcome in Cloth. Welcome in Katana. Welcome in Demon. Welcome in Lord Zach. How's everybody doing today? Welcome to the stream. I will be watching your chats from my phone because I have to have my laptop at an angle. Welcome in, Angel.
kind of like my phone, in order for me to share my field. Otherwise, there wouldn't be a stream today.
I can somewhat see their chats, but I'll mostly have to keep looking at my phone. All right, I have rolled a 10.
Let me get situated here. I rolled a 7.
All right, let me look at my skill card here. All right, at the start of the duel. So, we are playing tunes today. And my skill card is It's a Tune
And
World.
I am playing new list. Don't worry, chat. For those who have been here since the first stream, this will be back in action later.
I will be playing first.
Sure. Shit.
I will set one card face down. And I'll summon my Toon Masked Sorcerer in defense mode and end my turn.
Yep.
Hey Bryson, how you doing? Welcome to the stream.
Okay, what the fuck?
No problem, Lord Zach.
I
You're
can't
good.
do much of anything except set one pass.
Set one pass. I draw.
Of course, whenever I want to debut this deck on stream, oh hey, you're not allowed to play you're not allowed to play the game.
Alright, I'll summon Dark Rabbit in defense mode. And I'll switch Toon
Yep.
Masked Sorcerer to attack mode. I'll have Toon Masked Sorcerer attack you directly for 900.
Yep.
And since it dealt damage, I get to draw a card.
Yep.
Your move.
Draw for turn. I'm going to attempt to activate Smashing Ground.
That destroys the one with the highest defense. Goodbye, Dark Rabbit.
Then I'm going to tribute off my Vendread Anima, new deck folks, for Scar of the Vendread. And I'm going to have Scar attempt to swing into Masked Sorcerer.
What's its
with
level?
2300. 6.
I will activate Toon Mask.
Okay?
I can target one face-up monster you control and special summon one Toon monster from my hand or deck whose level is less than or equal to the level of that monster, ignoring summoning conditions.
Alright.
And your monster is how much attack?
2300.
23. So come to the field, Toon, summon Skull.
On attack redeclaration, I'm going to swing into Toon Mask Sorcerer again.
My poor Toon. I take 1200.
$23, my friend, so it's actually 14.
Yeah, 14.
And that's all I can do.
I can
Quite
math,
literally.
guys. Alright, my move.
Yep.
So, what monster is currently in your graveyard?
Anima, and that's it.
Toon Anima. I could do this one thing. I could do this of two things, actually. I could win right now, or I could summon a monster and not win right now. So I dealt 900 to you. That brings you down to
31.
31. And you have one set back row, right?
Nothing. That's
Nothing.
just my hand.
All right, we will
'Cause I'm
go
trying
for
to
the
hold my
win.
hand
I will
warm for
play
the-
Toon Rollback. Toon Summon Skull can attack twice this turn.
Wow, I literally could not do anything.
I'll pay 500 life points for Toon Summon Skull to attack, and then pay another 500 life points to swing for game.
Let's try that again. At least with this deck. Because that was abysmal.
And now we switch decks.
Because it's a new deck that I want to show off on stream, and it's telling me to go myself.
New dice roll. I have rolled a 6.
A 9. If you make the joke in chat, we'll be very disappointed in you.
What, 69? Good number.
Yes, it is. It's a
At
nice
the,
number, even.
at the start of the duel, I reveal my skill card, Symbol of Pride.
Okay. What does that do exactly? Because I'm not familiar.
This is the new Kaiba skill card.
Ah. I'm going first, by the way.
Sounds good.
So we are gonna draw for turn. I like this. We are gonna activate the field spell Vendread Knights. So what this does is once per turn, I can discard a card from my hand, and then I get to add one Vendread monster from my deck to my hand. I will be discarding Scar the Vendread, which will net me a monster. I'm going to fish for Vendread Chimera. And then Scar of the Vendread's effect will trigger. This allows me to add one Vendread spell or trap from my deck to the graveyard if it was sent there. I'm going to add Revendread Origin.
Sounds good.
And then we are going to activate Revendread Charge. I discard a zombie I send a zombie monster from my hand to special one from deck. So I'll discard Revendread Slayer to special Revenants from the deck. And then from there, I shall pass my turn.
I will draw. And I will activate my field spell, Union Hanger.
Oh, here we go.
I will not be adding a Union monster from my deck to my hand.
Really?
But I will be summoning my Z Metal Tank. Equipping a Union monster from my deck with Union Hanger, I equip the Y Dragon Head.
Would be nice if I had that for my list.
Do you have any face down back row?
Nope. So that's a 1900 Z Metal Tank.
It would be, but I'm going to fusion.
All right.
Come to the field, YZ Tank Dragon.
Yep.
Your monster is what?
1800 attack.
1800. And what's
Yep.
its effect?
Um. So, for those who are not aware of what Vendreads do, this is a zombie ritual deck that matters whether or not the monsters on the field are used as material, and they grant a ritual monster bonus effects if they are sent from the field as material. Revenant's field effect is once per turn quick effect. I can target only one special summon monster and banish it. But
Oh,
if this card is destroyed by battle, I can once per turn resurrect it from the graveyard, but it gets banished the next time it leaves the field.
and I special summon a monster. That's pretty bad.
Yes.
All right, no problem, Katana.
Oh, they had to step away already.
They'll be back. They said they'll be back.
Gotcha, gotcha. But yeah, that's
I will set one card face down. You have no face down cards currently.
sadly.
YZ Tank Dragon will attack your monster.
All right, I will take 300 points of damage, and then Revenant's effect will activate. This allows me to resurrect it back, but it gets banished whenever it leaves the field again. So I'll bring it back in attack mode and go from there.
All right, no problem, Angel. I'll see you when you get back. It is your move then.
All right, draw. Perfect. I'll normal summon this card, Vendread Striges. So what this card does is, while this is in my graveyard, I can reveal a Vendread card, resurrect it from my graveyard, but of course, banish when it leaves the field. And its ritual material effect is once per turn, when a ritual monster that this is used as material battles, at the end of the damage step, I draw one, discard one.
Gotcha.
So I am going to activate Revenge Red Origin. So what this lets me do is that this lets me special summon a Vendread ritual monster from my hand or my graveyard. But I have to banish the material from the graveyard or send the material face up on the field. And if a Revenge Red Slayer I control would be destroyed by battle or card effect, I can banish this card from my graveyard to protect it. So I'll be using Revenants and Striges to, of course, to show everyone. Revenants is banished, Striges is in my graveyard to resurrect the Revenge Red Slayer I discarded earlier. And so now the second effect of my Scar of the Vendread triggers. You see, while I have a Revenge Red Slayer on the field, he can resurrect himself from my graveyard. He does not banish himself. However, I am locked into special summoning only Vendread monsters while he's on the field. And I will not activate the effect of my Striges in my graveyard. And so I am going to go to combat. I'm going to have Slayer swing into your dragon tank
I will
for
activate Shrink,
300
reduce
points.
having your monster's attack points.
Okay. I will protect it with Revenge Red Origin. So that's another 900. However, because it did battle, I get to draw and discard a card. I'll discard Vendread Chimera. And then I will have Scar the Vendread attempt to swing into your tank cannon.
How much attack is it?
23.
I take 200.
Okay, and unfortunately, because you don't control another monster, I can't use the second effect of Vendread Knights. Now, for those who are not aware, the second effect of Vendread Knights is once per turn, if a Vendread monster I control destroys a monster by battle, I banish a zombie and I can swing into another monster.
My move?
Yes.
That does not help me at all. I think I lose here, chat. I will set a monster and set a back row and end my turn.
All right. Hey, just be glad we didn't allow the other three cards of this archetype.
Oh,
Draw.
yeah. 100%.
Because someone say searchable board wipe.
Yeah, you know.
All right, I'm just gonna make this quick for you. I like to make Revenge Red Evolution. So what this does is this lets me ritual summon any Vendread monster from my hand or graveyard. I must tribute the monsters from my field, hand or field, or I send the exact leveled Vendread from my deck to the graveyard to special summon the one in my hand. I'm gonna do the second part. So we're gonna dump Revenge Red Executor to ritual summon the second monster, the second ritual monster, the final, well, the fourth of 5 ritual monsters in my deck. Vendread Scavenger to the field.
Vendread Scavenger.
And with this, I'm just gonna start swinging. Vendread Scavenger with 2,800 attack will swing into your face down.
You destroyed my Angel 01.
Okay. And then Scar will swing.
Yep, I've taken 2,500, putting me at
And then
15.
Revenge Red Slayer for game.
Yep. No,
Also,
I've lost.
chat, take notice of the theme of this deck. I'm not gonna give away what it is, but if you can guess with how everything is lined up, bonus points to you.
Words, I swear I can
Genesis
talk. Yep.
knows because what's up?
I was talking to chat.
But yeah, Genesis knows, but I have a feeling he won't reveal that information either.
All about the element of surprise.
Element of surprise.
Why do I yell things?
I love that meme, by the way. Element of surprise.
Hey Chuck, how you doing? Spirit Duck.
Oh.
Yes. Doria, what are you doing? I'm listening to the majestic space duck. What?
7.
I did not roll yet. 4. Hey, I got doubles. I roll again.
This ain't Monopoly, son.
At the start of the duel, I flip over the dragon hunting swordsman.
Oh. This could propose a threat. Draw. Okay. This hand is sadly crusty. So I'm just gonna set one go.
I draw. I will set one pass.
Riveting gameplay. Draw. All right. Okay. We can do some things.
I don't think
Activate
it is a
Vendread
spirit
Knights.
deck, Cloth.
What's up?
Cloth was saying spirit deck.
Ah. Someone asking if we're playing spirits up in here.
I mean, I technically have a spirit deck. It has one spirit monster in it.
That's like saying, yeah, this is Toon Runic and only have two Toon cards. Knight's effect, by the way. So activate it, use its Rhoda effect. I will discard Vendread Nightmare. Like I said, this hand's crusty, so we're just gonna do that. And we are gonna fish for um Revenants. Add it to hands.
For the most part, his deck is a zombie deck, I believe.
Yes, it is mono zombies, but that zombie ritual. Speaking of which, in modern Yu-Gi-Oh, there was a card announced last night that is very much a free agent card for this list. For those who are not aware, it's called the Dark Necromancer. It's a retrain of the saga of the Zombie Master, in which he has evolved his power. Normal revenants, as I explain it, and its stats are inverted Zombie Master. So it's 1,000 attack, 1,800 defense, and it
Gotcha.
says once per turn, you can send one zombie or fiend ritual monster to the graveyard to target a fiend or zombie in your graveyard and resurrect it. Then if you can it does some sort of banish effect, but because Vendred likes those things, we're just so happen to be getting an all-star recruiter, you know, in the next set after in Alliance Insight, which is after Supreme Darkness, which will have updated evil hero support.
Yeah.
So for the three evil hero fans in chat, you know who you are. You know, praise the Lord. You actually got some decent support.
Thanks for lurking, Gaming
Swing
Nanny.
with Revenants into your face down, by the way.
And do you have any other monsters on the field?
Just my set monster.
Alright. I will destroy your revenants with Old Vindictive Magician.
Damn. The unfortunate part. Oh, it does resurrect itself on card effect. So yes, Revenants will come back as well.
Dang it.
Yeah, but don't worry, it gets banished again whenever it leaves the field. You're fine.
What's its
Again,
stats?
this is the fair one of my mid level of my decent level of my decent attackers.
Your stats. What are
It's
your
not
monster
like
stats?
what's up?
Your monster stats. What are they?
1800 0. 1800 200 defense.
Gotcha.
And I summoned it back in attack mode. But yes, folks, it's not like one particular little card in my collection that is a definite no-no.
My,
And I don't have it because I put it back on my foil binder.
Alright, my move.
But yes. Yes. But at least it's not Vendread Hound Horde.
Welcome in, let me know.
Because just what's up?
I'm talking to chat.
Ah,
Yeah, the Dragon Rulers being banned is really good. I hate Dragon Rulers. I will
then
summon
you're gonna
my.
hate it. Dude, you're gonna hate it because the most recent ban list not only have we learned that the Dragon Rulers have been nerfed to the point of power creep to where they're no longer viable, but in the same vein, they're like, hey, why don't we give them support of the light and dark rulers, their father creator, which is kind of like Tiamat, where it's an Xyz monster that requires the light and dark Xyz dragons because they had to be Xyz dragons. And they're like, and the boss monster's like, I require two rank sevens. Guess what you're making it with? But anyway, it's like, yeah, if I have all six attributed big or baby rulers under me, okay? banishes the entire field. Banishes your opponent's entire field. Banishes their graveyard at the same time. And it gains 4,600 attack and defense, which is the combined stat of all of the four previous rulers, that being Title, Tempest, Blaster, and Redox.
Yes.
Oh, and they also and the XZs also have main deck baby ruler forms that say, "Oh, is the light counterpart or dark counterpart in graveyard? Okay, banish this and like one other dragon in your graveyard, resurrect it." Because they have effects, the light and dark ruler have effects that pretty much send themselves to graveyard and get yourself set up to make father ruler, I should say. Oh, caught myself there. And it's like, yeah, no. But the problem is with Dragon Ruler support, it's like this this ish is so bad. It's
All right.
like when you get the big ruler off, it your opponent is gonna feel it. But getting to that point in the minefield of modern Yu-Gi-Oh, good luck with that one, Jack.
Welcome in, Alex
Go.
Stiff. All right. I will summon my skilled Dark Magician.
Oh, it's yes.
I will
I
activate
see.
Spell Power Grasp, putting
Yeah.
skilled Dark
So,
Magician at 2.
and because
Spell
that's spell. Oh,
Power
okay.
Grasp searches Spell Power Grasp.
Yes.
And now I'll activate my Emblem of Dragon Destroyer, putting skilled Dark Magician at 3. And searching my Buster
Well,
Blader.
it was nice knowing me, but this is the point in the program in which I die. You can't see it, folks, but I'm giving myself the '07 emotes because I know what comes next.
And
Now
now,
let me
by
tell you.
using the Dragon Hunting Swordsman skill card, I send Dark Magician Girl from my hand to the graveyard to fuse my Dark Magician and my Buster Blader in my hand
Yep.
to bring
Yep.
forth Dark Paladin.
Yep.
Then I will tribute
So
my
this.
skilled Dark Magician with the 3 spell counters to bring back Dark Magician from the graveyard.
Yeah. So. Well, it was nice knowing me, folks. I'm about to fall. I'm about to fall.
Dark
And if I recall correctly, with that skill card, all the monsters on my side of the field are now dragons. Yes.
Your monsters in your graveyard become dragons.
Okay. I currently have no monsters in my graveyard yet.
Dark Magician. Attack the monster in attack mode.
I'll take 700s. Revenance is banished.
And then Dark Paladin will attack your face down.
I have a copy of Dark Paladin right beside me. I gotta check something here real quick. Oh. Okay, so you destroyed my Vendread core. Your monster goes to 3,400, and I'm pretty much locked out of spell cards now.
Your move.
Yep.
Fortunately,
Yeah.
in this format, Lord Zach, everything is at singleton format, except for cards that require multiple copies of itself, like Blue Eyes and Thunder Dragon.
Yeah. So, Genesis.
Yes.
Let's just move on to the next game.
Well, let's play it out. Come on, we are on stream. This needs to be
Fair
played out.
enough. However, I have to ask you, how many cards in hand?
None.
Oh wow. Okay. Smashing Ground.
Goodbye, Dark Paladin.
Okay. You know what? No. Crap. Paladin's restriction. Damn it.
Yep, must
Uh,
be fusion summoned. You can't monster reborn it, unfortunately.
I I tried to get cheeky there. Vendred Knight's effect. Um, discard Vendred Evolution to grab a monster. We are gonna grab.
Yeah, I
We're
had
gonna
to
grab
discard
Strippers.
my only card in my hand, my only other card in my hand to fusion summon.
That's fair. Um, yeah. So that happened. Okay, where am I at? Okay. I'm gonna set one monster, set a spell trap, go.
I draw. I activate Dark Magic Attack.
You destroy my jar of avarice.
Dark Magician.
I just,
Dark Magic Attack.
it's my Vendred Striges.
Your move.
Yep. Draw. Okay. Effective Knights, Pitch Pot of Avarice. We are grabbing Scar of the Vendred.
That's true, Lord Zach. Even though I hate
What's
the
the
Dragon Ruler monsters themselves, it is good seeing them back at 3.
agreed? And then their news reports like, hi, okay. Okay. I'm going to Monster Reborn your Buster Blader back.
Ah, you're taking my Buster Blader.
Yeah. I I'll use Paladin in another deck that I'm using it for face down to represent Buster Blader because I don't have time to find a copy
It's
amongst
good.
my
It's
collection
fine.
right now.
You're good.
Blader swing into Dark Magician.
Yep, I take 100, and I think he turned the duel
Pass.
around. I draw.
Alright.
I will set one and pass.
All right. Drop return. I can do this. Okay. Knight's effect pitching Scar. We are gonna grab Vendred Battle Lord.
Aren't you glad
Actually, no.
I talked you into playing the
No,
duel out?
correction. What's up?
Aren't you glad I talked you into playing the duel out now?
Yeah, I'm gonna do my one take back by the way, and I'm gonna grab Executor instead.
Gotcha.
I was gonna go for Battle Lord, but I have a funnier I can actually do a better play. Hey Frost. We're on stream right now, so okay. I will activate the graveyard effect of my core. So this requires me to banish one other zombie monster to resurrect it, but it gets banished when it leaves the field. I am gonna banish Striges to resurrect core. Now, when core is used as face-up material for a ritual summon, that ritual monster cannot be targeted for effects.
Yes.
So I will use Revenge Red Origin. I'll tribute away your Buster Blader and my core for Executor. So now Executor states while he himself is on the field, no other Vendred monsters no other monsters I control cannot be targeted for effects. and his name becomes Revenge Red Slayer. So Scar's resurrection effect will trigger, bringing it back. And because it's treated as Slayer, Revenge Red Origin will be able to protect it when it gets destroyed by battle or non-targeting effect destruction.
Yes, the Fire Kings. Yeah, I know. I love the Fire Kings and the Sacred Phoenix and Nephthys. They are too busted in this format, though, so they will not be in this format.
Yes, because a level 2 ritual that can summon any archetypal ritual for free just seems like way too much card advantage. Oh, and the worst part is the ritual boss, if it gets destroyed by its own effect, despite not being ritual summoned, will still resurrect itself because words. Gotta love that English language, am I right, fam? Anyway, I'm gonna start taking some heads. Scar the Vendread, swing into the face down.
You attack my goddess with the third eye.
And then Revenge Red Executor as Revenge Red Slayer, swing 3K.
Ow.
Go ahead.
I mean, ah! Right.
Also, why am I hearing Heretic by Avenged Sevenfold as I play my Vendreads?
I don't know. I don't have any music playing.
No, I'm saying like in my mental playlist.
Oh.
Because you know how we as people, we have like a mental music playlist that we store in our brains that gets put somewhere in our memory banks. Yeah, Heretic by Avenged Sevenfold's playing in my head right now.
Right. I summon Breaker the Magical Warrior and end my turn.
Sure.
Do your worst.
I will. Also, I realized upon further review, Executor prevents targeting of all other cards, but he can't protect himself unless I use core as material, so it's fair.
Yes.
Um, Executor will swing in a breaker for game
Yep.
with his with his 3K body. Okay,
I could not draw the card I needed to save my life.
I'm having an odd time. I'm having an odd time struggling getting to my ritual spell tonight, which is weird. Anyway, I'm going to rest this deck for now, and I'm going to get the new deck that I was brewing earlier today. Now, I just need to add a card to it real quick. Before we go.
Would I be interested in GOAT format? I would, but I don't have the money to finance a GOAT format deck.
And if we wanted to do that, we'd have to do the unthinkable. We'd have to build them on Master Duel.
So I'm
And I could.
Genesis. I am the one over here moving their hands.
And of course, his partner in crime tonight, as always, is myself, the
I am your
Hyperflame
host.
64 Weevil.
I am your host, 501. And he is Hyperflame.
Knowledgeable of this game in more ways than one, and in all the wrong ways.
I have rolled a 12. So odds are is that I will get to choose to see who goes first.
Yeah, that might be you. Because for some reason, my dice are not playing nice with me tonight.
The one on the right is Hyperflame.
Yeah, nah, that's a 9.
Alright, I will be playing first. I'll be starting off 2 face downs. And Berry Magician Girl. And when Berry Magician Girl is normal summoned, I can add one Magician Girl monster from my deck to my hand.
Oh, this is going to be fun to deal with. Not really.
And I think I'll add Apple Magician Girl to my hand.
Gotcha. Sorry, I was checking up on my socials.
It is
It's only like
your
two
move.
seconds. All right, so draw for turn. I can only activate this card at the start of my main phase one, or main phase. Pot of Extravagance. So,
You banish
goodbye,
your
entire extra.
you banish your X deck and then
Goodbye.
draw 2 cards.
Yep, big. And by the way, folks, you are never going to see me touch that extra deck unless it's specifically for extra. Fun. Also, I'm locked out of drawing cards the rest of the turn. But that's okay. I have set up for next turn. So, we are going to normal my own Breaker the Magical Warrior. And I'm going to use its I'm gonna use its effect to blow up the set card on your physical right.
So on my right, you get rid
Yes.
of negate attack.
It's not like you're even though your magician girls are all negate attacks on legs.
Well, they're redirects, technically.
Yes, but the sentiment is still the same. That's all I can do at the moment. Go ahead.
No attack on my berry.
Because I know better.
Perfect. I activate Hammer Shot.
Well, goodbye, Breaker. That makes my next few turns troublesome.
And then I'll summon my Apple Magician Girl.
Yep.
Berry Magician Girl will attack you directly for 400.
Yep.
And then Apple Magician Girl will attack you for 1200. You dare
Yep.
battle
I'm
me
down
with
to
fruit?
4.
Your move.
So you attack me with fruit and an elf. Then it's your funeral.
Hey, Miss Cause, how you
Anyway,
doing?
normal summon Neospatian Grand Mole.
Yes.
Activate Allure Darkness. So we are digging deep a little further. Ooh. Okay, so I have to banish the Barrel Dragon in my hand. Um, Now, if I recall correctly, your magician girls have to be in attack for their redirects, correct?
No.
Mm. This makes things complicated. I'll just set this card for now and pass.
I draw. I summon Breaker the Magical Warrior.
Okay, I'm gonna have to spend this now. Econ Breaker into defense.
Gotcha. Apple Magician Girl will attack into Neospatian Grand Mole.
Yep, bounce effect, bounce back.
And then Berry Magician Girl will attack you directly for 400.
Gotcha.
Your move. Thanks for getting the link drop, Cloth.
How much defense does Breaker? Wait, no, duh, I have him in my deck. Perfect.
1,000.
Okay, I'm going to normal summon Victory Viper XX03. And then I'm going to attempt to use it to swing into Breaker.
I activate Wabaku.
Why do you do this to me?
Because it's fun.
Yeah, that has to resolve.
My move,
I don't have a choice.
I draw. I switch Breaker to attack mode.
Yep.
And then I'll summon Lemon Magician Girl.
Mm-hmm.
With the effect of Lemon,
I'll
I will
just
be
say this.
tributing Berry Magician Girl to add a spellcaster from my deck to my hand.
Yep. And I'll be saying this. Looking at the one draw spell I have in this deck. Why are you so ass?
And I will be adding Magical Marionette to my hand. And your Victory Viper is at 1800, right?
12.
12. Breaker the Magical Warrior. Attack into Victory Viper.
I take 4.
And then Lemon Magician Girl will attack you for 800.
I'm down to 800 life.
Your move.
Here we go. You know what? Just for the hell of it, just to see what I get, because there's no way I'm winning this. I'll normal summon Gaga Gigo, and I'll activate White Elephant's Gift. Seriously, if you can just send a non-effect monster from my hand, you would be so much better, and you actually would have been played more. There goes a dead normal summon, and that's a dead me. So let's just get this out the way now. Set 1, go.
I will draw. I'll use Breaker's effect to destroy your back row.
It was the Golden Apples.
I will tribute Breaker to summon Magical Marionette. I will
Okay,
then
that just feels like
activate.
a.
I will activate my skill card Ultimate Wizardry. When it's activated, I put a spell counter on my Magical Marionette. I'll then use Ultimate Wizardry to put another spell counter on Magical Marionette. And then every time a spell counter is activated, it gets another spell counter. It gains 200 attack for each spell counter on it, and I can remove 2 spell counters on this card to target one monster on the field and destroy it. I will set a card, I will activate Mage Power. It's a third spell
That's just a
counter,
kick in the teeth, bro.
and then Magical Marionette will attack you directly for ultimate overkill.
Yeah. So,
Cloth, this is
yeah.
just a bunch of gibberish. Sounds like it.
White Elephant's Gift. Get out of this deck. You are trash. Seriously, if it just said send one from the hand, it would be played way more. Holy God, that was awful. It
Next
literally,
deck.
that card alone led me to literally get, like, bricked. And there was nothing I can do about it.
I have rolled an 11.
Because here's the thing, man, okay? It was either sack an 1850 normal, which, you know what? 1850, pretty respectable. Or a 2000 normal. It's like, what are we doing?
You could have summoned the 2000
Just let
normal and
me
attacked
set
over
the
Breaker.
card from the hand.
Hyperflame. You could have summoned the 2000 attack and attacked over Breaker.
Yes, however, you had Waboku and negate attack. It didn't matter.
I already activated the Wabaku.
I know, but like, there was nothing about that hand that would have said, "Yeah, you'll get a good foothold." I was on the back foot the entire duel, and there was nothing I can do about it, and it was purely because of White Elephant's Gift. Like, nothing about that hand went my way because it was just literally no fun.
Alright, I have rolled an 11.
All right. 8.
I will be
Thanks
playing
for
first.
Sure. While you do turn setup,
And I'll be starting the duel off with discarding Harpy Queen to add Harpy's Hunting Ground from my deck to my hand.
yep.
Then I'll be activating Monster Reborn to bring back
Boy.
Harpy Queen. I'll then summon Harpy Dancer in defense mode.
Yep.
And since I have 2 winged beast monsters on the field, I can pay 800 life points to activate Ring Raquel to draw 2 cards.
I thought Wing Requital was 600.
Yes, 600, my bad. I can read, guys, I swear.
Wait, dude, we're Yu-Gi-Oh players. We can't read. You know the law.
I will then use Harpy Dancer's ability, returning it to my hand to allow me to normal summon again, just cuz. And then I'll be equipping Harpy Dancer with United We Stand. And activating Harpy's Hunting Ground and passing my turn. Oh, I also forgot that on the start of the duel, I must activate my Harpy Kaleidoscope skill card.
Okay. What deck number is this, by the way?
5, so 1 more after this.
All right. All right. Then I shall brush off Old Faithful for the last one. So first things first. I'm going to attempt to econ the equipped harpy.
Yep, Dancer goes to defense mode.
And then I'm going to normal Doom Cow. And then Doom Cow swing into Queen for, I believe, 200 because of Hunting Ground?
Harpy's Hunting Ground boosts Harpy Queen to 2100.
What's her base stats again?
1900.
I thought she was 1500 for the longest. I thought she was 1400 for the longest
You want to
time.
do your take back to attack Dancer?
Well, Dancer's plus 1600 right now, so I can't.
Oh wait, yeah, it's attack and defense. Why do I always think that United We Stand is only towards attack points?
Because no one ever factors in the fact of, oh, hey, it's a two-way street. Because people see big number and forget, oh, offensive big number go burr, forgetting defensive value matter. Yeah, no, I can't do anything. Go.
Alright, I draw.
And
I will
just know, and
tribute.
just know for the last duel,
I
they
will be
cometh.
tributing your Doom Caliber Knight to summon Gadara, the mystery. Wait, let me make sure. Nope, never mind. I will not be doing that. This thing must be summoned in attack mode. Not yet, no. Never mind.
Wait, hold on. Were you about to summon a kaiju on me?
Yeah, I was.
I would have let it go through since Godarla is 27.
I know.
Well,
But that's why I decided not to do it because I can only summon it in attack mode, and I wanted to summon it in defense mode.
well, if you have an econ,
Which I do not. I switch Harpy Dancer back to attack mode.
how much does Dancer have for context?
Let's see.
So for
Dancer's about to get
2100
another
attack.
800 boost because I summoned Whirlwind Prodigy.
Okay, so that's a 2900 boost dancer. Dog, I think it's safe to say that I'm dead.
2400 boost, or 2600 boost, because of Hunting Ground and United We Stand. So
No. Hunting Ground's 500, right?
no, it's 200.
200. Okay. So,
Yeah, so it's
yeah.
a 26 boost, putting Harpy Dancer at 2800. So Harpy Queen will attack Doom Caliber Knight for 200 points of damage,
200.
and then Whirlwind Prodigy for 15, and Harpy Dancer for game.
Dead. Yeah, I think it's time I brought back the recently resurrected Old Reliable. You can tell, folks, that I put this one the most time into this one simply because it has a skill card.
I'm trying to make up my mind, Claw.
But yes, it is time to become the man who sold the world.
Kaiba?
No. Well, I'm running around with a bunch of war mechs. A Metal Gear, if you will. It is his year, after all. Yes, for those who are not aware, 2025 is the year of the snake, according to Chinese zodiac. So you know what that means when it comes to snakes, right? Plenty of Metal Gear memes. But yes, I shall become the man who sold the world.
I have rolled a 6.
5. Son of a bitch.
I will be playing first.
Sure. Go ahead.
I'll start things off by summoning Marauding Captain, which will allow me to special summon my Command Knight.
Okay, so am I stuck in a perpetual? Am I stuck in the perpetual no attack loop, or
No, because Marauding Captain says you can only attack it while I have another monster. Command Knight says while I have another monster, you cannot attack it. So this one prevents you from attacking it. This one says you can only attack this.
okay? I forgot. It's the double. It's the double marauding loop.
Yes. I will set one
Okay,
and pass turn to you. Marauding
sure.
Captain is at
Real quick.
1600 because of Command Knight, and Command Knight is also at 1600.
Okay, cool. Because I can do a funny. Anyway, I'm gonna activate my skill card in the main phase. Anti spell proof armor. So my machine monsters I control cannot be targeted for spell effects.
That's fine. I only use my spell effects on my monsters.
Same. Normal summon Wide Dragon Head and equip it with United We Stand, bringing it to 2300.
Yes.
And so I am going to swing into Marauding Captain.
I will activate Armory Call, allowing me to equip Marauding Captain with a equip spell right from my deck.
In response to Armory Call, I will special summon because a light machine monster I control is in battle. Vic Viper T301.
Alright, I equip Magnum Shield, boosting
Okay.
Marauding Captain's attack by 1,000.
Okay.
Oh wait,
So
no, my bad. That is the wrong ability. I am thinking of Bashing Shield. Uh,
yes,
so not Magnum
Magnum
Shield.
Shield
United We
equips
Stand.
based on the mode of the monster. So you
Yeah,
only gain its defense.
yeah. So I'm equipping United We Stand.
Okay.
So Marauding Captain
So
gains 1600, putting it at 32.
okay. So I have to do a little bit of math here because my Wide Dragon Head is getting 1200 attack and defense from the Vic Viper, and it's gaining it's plus 2800. It's plus 2800 attack and defense. So he's at 43.
Dang it. So Marauding Captain and my United We Stand still die, and I take 12.
Yes. So your monster's still too powerful for me. Uh, Go ahead.
I draw. Now here's the question. I could do this, but then I lose my monster. I get to banish your monster, but I'll still be taking a lot of the life points. I think I'll do this
Ah,
instead. I will pay 1,000 to play Ready Fusion.
you thought you could hit me with a DD Warrior Lady.
Oh
I
no,
too am.
I can't. The Ready Fusion only goes for a non-effect monster.
I know, but I caught your little wording from earlier. You thought you could try and banish my Wide Dragon Head with DD Warrior Lady, which I
That
know
is
you
not what
drew
I
it.
was doing.
Uh huh.
So I will be bringing out Flame Swordsman,
Oh, shit. Okay.
and then I will be going into Salamander Fusion.
I apologize for my foul language, ladies and gentlemen. I need to do better at stream etiquette.
So Salamander Fusion brings out my Dark Flare Knight, boosted by 400 from Command Knight, bring it up to 2,600.
Okay. Okay. So that's a 2600 that could potentially go into a Mirage Knight.
The good thing about
Okay.
this is that I don't take any battle damage with from attacks involving Dark Flare Knight.
Very true.
So I'm protected for now.
For now.
And other than your 4,400 attack point monster, what's your other monster at?
1200 attack, 800 defense because he does not boost himself.
Alright, Command Knight
If
will
I was to
attack
fight
that
a second,
monster.
I will take the 14 and it gets banished. So Wide Dragon Head loses the big boost.
And he goes back down to how much?
2300.
Sweet. Dark Flare Knight will attack White Dragon Head for 300 points of damage.
Okay. So that'll be so that's 700 points I've lost so far. Okay.
And with that, my turn is over.
All right. Draw. Set one go.
I will draw.
Man, my goodness.
I will equip.
My decks tonight are not playing nice with me.
I will equip Dark Flare Knight. Actually, you know what? No. I will equip Command Knight with Fusion Sword Marasuma Blade, boosting its attack points by 800.
I'm fully aware of Murasama Blade. My brother loves that equip spell in old school formats.
Command Knight will attack your face down monster.
It's just V Tiger Jet.
And then Dark Flare Knight will attack for game with Dark Sword
Yep.
Slash.
Yep. Man, my decks are just not playing nice with me. What the crap?
You had a good field,
I
but
did.
I
It's
drew
just
into Salamander Fusion, which gave
well,
me the
and the
out.
problem is that like I'm not drawing into anything. Like I have, things. Okay, first off, I think I see the problem. Get rid of you because I didn't realize that you were in there. It's just I don't have. Let's see. Outside of a handful of monsters, and with the restrictions on our list, I don't have very many good draw options.
In this deck, I don't think I
And
have any draw cards. I do not.
then you just got insanely lucky, and just the God himself is like, nope, you are gonna get shit on tonight, kid. It's not your
Well,
night.
I do have, let's see, how many equip cards in here? One, two, three, four, five, six. Six equip cards and one card that equips right from deck.
And you just so happened to draw open the very card that lets you essentially Rhoda for whatever you wanted.
Yep.
It's like, and yet, because of the fact that I'm literally missing a card or two to make this deck run, I'm the one getting dunked on. What sense does that make? Is that your last one, by the way?
That is the last deck. We've only been at this for an hour. Do you want to do more duels?
Frankly, not tonight, because I gotta get some dinner in me.
All right.
The sessions were fun, but it's like literally nothing went my way. It was literally I had to bank on the fact of
You
you
beat
had to
me
screw up or
two
I'm
of the
losing.
six duels.
What's up?
You beat me two of the six duels.
Yeah, but that was because of the fact that I got lucky. And to quote one of, a certain someone that we follow, you were basically going all, beat me if you can, survive if I let you.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, CM Punk.
And no, that's a Taz quote. That was Taz's catchphrase whenever he was competing in ECW.
CM Punk also said it in AEW.
Yes, as a tribute to Taz. See, it's
Let's
all
do
relevant here.
let's do one more duel. Because
You
I want
sure?
to show off the structure deck that I made for my Yu-Gi-Oh campaign.
Yes, we can do. Yes, we can do one. I have enough energy to do one last duel, and
I have
yeah,
rolled a 9.
let me get my setup back up and running because I was just about ready to plug everything back in.
You're all good. So this is a structure deck, chat, that I technically it's not a structure deck because I didn't buy it, but I made this to be a structure deck for my Yu-Gi-Oh campaign that I'm working on. It's a fairy deck that features Shinato, King of the Higher Plane, as the main focus of the deck.
Oh, hell. Can you see my field still?
Yes.
Okay. Because where are my Vendreads? By the way, two of the three decks were skillless, and yet this is the only one that had any sort of success tonight.
Are you going to use your Vendreads against my structure
Yes.
deck?
Oh, yes. It's only natural that the deck based on Spawn and Resident Evil combined, whose main ace that the deck revolves around, based on Spawn himself, goes up against an angelic themed deck. It's only appropriate.
Gonna crush this deck in like no time flat.
I mean, we did say this was going to be our main event of the night.
Yeah, main event. I wanted to be back and forth.
8.
I will go second.
Draw per turn. Set one monster, pass.
Set one pass. I draw. I summon Shining Abyss in attack mode.
Sure.
I'll set one face down and have my Abyss attack your monster.
You attack into Stridges. Take 300?
How much defense?
2K.
I take 400.
Gotcha.
Your move.
All right. Draw. Okay. I am going to normal Revenants. And then I am going to swing into Shining Abyss.
I will immerse
1800.
enemy control your monster to defense mode.
Very well. Go.
I will draw. How much defense does your monster have?
200 and 2K.
I will set one in defense, and I'll have Shining Abyss attack your 200 defense point monster.
All right. Revenants is destroyed. His effect will trigger, allowing me to resurrect him. It's almost like you're dealing with a horde of zombies or something.
Oh yeah, that's right. Your move.
All right. Draw for turn. Excellent. I activate Vendread Knights. Now I'll use its effect. I discard Scar the Vendread. So a couple things are going to happen. I'm going to get Revenge Red Slayer to my hand. Scar's effect will trigger because it was sent to the graveyard. I'll fish out Revenge Red Origin. Then I am going to activate Revenge Red Origin, allowing me to send the Revenants face up on the field and the Stridges face up on the field to ritual summon for my Slayer. Now he can quick effect, banish a special target and banish a special summon monster, and whenever he battles, I get to draw a card and discard a card.
Yep.
And then I will activate the graveyard effect of my Stridges. I reveal a Vendread card in my hand. He gets resurrected, but he gets banished when he leaves the field. I reveal Reunion. Then because I control a Slayer on the field, I will resurrect the Scar in my graveyard. I will set 2 cards face down, and I will go to combat. Scar the Vendread will swing into Shining Abyss. 2,300, so
I take 700. So I've taken 11.
And then Revenge Red Slayer will swing into your face down.
And Revenge Red Slayer will return to your hand because you attacked Kelbic.
Very well. Before your bounce effect, the effect of my Stridges will go through. So I draw, and I discard Core. Pass.
I will draw, and I will Monster Reborn my Kelbic.
Sure.
I'll then set a monster and pass turn to you.
Very well. Draw. I activate the effect of my Vendread Knights. I will discard my Revenge Red Slayer, and I'm going to add Vendread Battle Lord.
501 is on the defensive here. I'm getting my butt kicked.
Oh, yes. Not yet. I activate Monster Reborn. I'm going to resurrect the Vendread Core in my graveyard. And then I activate this Revenge Red Evolution. So I'll send Core and I'll send Scar to ritual summon the Vendred Battle Lord in my hand. Now, the my Battle Lord cannot be targeted by effects because Core was one of its material, and my Scar will trigger, which will let me fish out another spell trap.
Yep.
I'll grab Vendred Nightmare, and then I will use the of. Hold on. I want to check something before I do my thing. I can still do it. I'll activate Jar of Avarice. This allows me to cycle back. Revenge Red Evolution, Core. Actually, no, not Core. Scar, Reborn, Slayer, and Origin to draw one.
I don't think there's any amount of heart of the cards that can turn this duel around for me.
Well, that also depends if I actually have a decent normal summon. Well, that works. So now I'll use the Striges to resurrect back the normal back my Scar the Vendred that I drew, and I'll activate Vendred Nightmare. The only part of this card's effect you need to worry about is that once per turn, I can banish a zombie in my graveyard and make it so that well, no, once per turn I can the Avenged Ritual I control destroys a monster by battle, permanent gain 1,000 attack. I'll use Battle Lord's effect to banish the core in my graveyard to declare that monster effects for the rest of this turn cannot be activated. So your little trickery of Kelbeck bouncing back does not work this time. Now,
Well,
just
that's
so you
unfortunate.
know, my my Battle Lord will die at the end of your next turn because of the effect of my evolution. So, with that being said, Battle Lord swing.
Yep, Kelbic dies. Its effect does not send your monster back to your hand.
Scar the Vendred swing.
And I don't. Keldo's effect also cannot activate.
And with that, I end my turn.
I draw. How much is your Scar's attack?
2,300. And because of Nightmare, my Vendred is at my Battle Lord is at 3,700 until it dies this turn.
How much defense does Scar have?
They both have 0.
I summon Mudora. I activate
Mudora.
my skill card, Battle City Siren. I use Battle City Siren to send your monster Scar into defense mode.
Very well.
Medora will attack and destroy Scar.
Very well. I'll take it. And I get my spell trap search. I'll grab back Origin.
And then my turn is over.
Then my Battle Lord dies.
You're right, Lord Zack. The heart of the cards gave me Medora.
But will it save you?
I hope so.
Draw. I'll activate the effect of my Vendred Knights. I discard Revolution in my hand to add one ritual monster from my to one monster from my deck. I'll grab back my Slayer. And then I activate this card. My Vendred Reunion. So, I reveal to you my Slayer. I resurrect back the same level of Vendred monsters that are banished, face down. Then I immediately use those monsters to ritual summon the revealed monster. So I'll bring back Revenants and Striges to use them both to ritual summon my Slayer to the field.
I just got rid of that.
What's up?
I just got rid of that.
I know. And since you're familiar with its amplification effects, well, I want to get this next card, but my Scar.
Well, I think I'm gonna lose my Medora, unfortunately.
Also, I realized I've been goofing up a bit with Scar. I realized that now, of course, it's been a while since I actually played Vendread legitimately. I forgot that Scar had a cost tied to him. That if I
Oh,
want to resurrect him with a Slayer on the field, I have to banish a zombie. So I'll banish the Striges to resurrect him. I would like to apologize for the misplays that I've been making tonight. I'm not exactly in the right headspace at the moment.
that's fine. He is chuckling like a villain because he's playing a villain deck, basically.
The term we'd like to use here is anti-hero. But
Yeah, you're a
in the
villain.
meantime, in the meantime, let's get feasting. Scar will swing into Mudora.
For it's at 23.
Yes.
I take 200.
Revendred Slayer, have your fun.
How much?
And, that, and that'll be 2,400 directly.
Ow.
How much life do you have left?
Well, I took 400 from the Shining Abyss attacking. Uh, what else did I take? My other monsters were in defense mode.
Yes. So it was just these two attacks here that made you bleed. I'm gonna go ahead and use the Striges granted effect on Slayer, so I get to draw one and discard one.
Gotcha.
So I discard Revendred Origin to,
So I'm
as
at
my
12.
insurance policy. You're at 12.
Yes.
Oh,
400
and
and
because of
then. No, wait. 400 and 200. So that's 600.
20, 24.
And then 24. I'm at 1,000.
Okay. Oh, because of Nightmare, because it actually no, it had to destroy a monster by battle. I ordered that attack wrong, but that's okay.
Yeah.
But I thought it's about to make it 34 for next turn. It's like, your move, holy man.
I draw. And your monsters are all in defense. All have 0 defense, correct?
Right.
I activate Swords of Concealing Light.
Very well.
Your monsters cannot change battle position and they're flipped face down. I
Very
summon
well.
Dunamis Dark Witch.
Sure.
And I'll have Dark Witch attack into the one that was Scar.
Yep. Thanks for the spell trap search. I think I'll grab Evolution.
And with that, it is your move.
Okay. Raw.
Stop evil laughing. Stop with your
I
sinister
activate,
laughter.
I activate Revendred Evolution. I'll
I
send.
activate my credit card that says no.
I will send the Vendred Scavenger directly from my deck to the graveyard.
I
In
activate
order.
your mother. That's right, Kaiba. After all these years, it turns out that I was your daddy.
Damn it. I resurrect I bring out my Revenge Red Executor. Now here's the cool part, kiddies. He can be targeted by card effects. The rest of my field cannot.
That is fine.
And you know what? Because I can do it, I'll use Star's Resurrection effect. I will banish Revenants to resurrect him. Do you feel the cold grip of death?
No.
Revenge Red Executor, have your fun. Punish this dark witch. 3k attack, by the way.
Yeah, I am dead on attack decoration. Yep, I was at 1,000. My next card was Kunai with Chain.
Frankly speaking, if I knew a Keith David like stream friendly Keith David quote, I'd use it here. But again, I do want to apologize that I was making rather not so nice commentary, and I hope we don't get demonetized for that.
That's
You
fine.
can blame that entirely on me. I was just kind of getting a little too into it.
The stuff you said is not anything that can be I can be demonetized over.
Thank God, at least we're not Twitch. Because the way I handle myself, oh boy, that's a banning.
Yep. All right. Thank you for the duels.
Hey, no problem. You wanted to test your D&D stuff? Face reveal again. It's nice hanging out with everyone.
Thank you, Mass Figure.
Yes. And in the future of your D&D, if you need me to be in person as an NPC, I'm more than willing to do it. I would just need to get my transportation taken care of underway that night. And then I just kind of go about my business. Now, do you, before I go, I do want to ask you about your D&D. Do you have players lined up?
I do not have any players lined up yet.
Keyword being yet, my friend.
Yes, the keyword is yet.
Something tells me you'll have a good time finding out. And with that, will I go and get myself some dinner? I bid you all a good night. Take care. And remember the memes.
Alright. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will send us on a redirect. Well, I will set us up a redirect and put us on the outro. I hope you guys like the duels, and I will see you on the next stream. I'll be doing shiny Chimchar hunting at 11 p.m. Eastern time, so in about 5.5 hours. Whoops, that is the wrong one. There we go. While this song is playing, I will set us up a redirect.
Memories whisper in the dark. Footsteps echo through the night. Your voice a ghost, a silent mark, guiding me with ancient light. as you danced on shattered glass. Now I walk where you
Alright,
once
redirect is
stood.
set up. We're gonna go raid Let Me Know.
In the silent shadows
Once the
cast,
song is
I
over, we will
carry on
redirect
as
over
you
to Let Me Know.
knew I would. Rise from ashes, take your flame. In the shadows, call your name. Legacy lives in every dream. In the echoes, we redeem. Whoa. Unseen chains will never hold. I break through with scarlet wings. In this heart, your story's told. The melody of what life brings. Every tear becomes a star, lighting paths from near to far.